What up, YouTube? I am Dom Knight. This is Night Talks. We are back with another Reaction Wednesday. Guys, today we're back with another best of compilations reaction. This one here is Should Women Propose to Men? Interesting topic. All right, times is changing. So norms are shifting. All right, so let's see what they're getting into. Let's talk about it.
Want the man to marry them. I don't really see like a man pressuring a woman to get married often. I really see women pressuring men to marry them. Oh, you want a family? Oh, you want to do this? I need a ring. I need a house, I need a ring. Well, if you really want a ring that bad, why don't you take the initiative? So I think that a woman proposing to a man is just more empowering for a woman, if you ask me. She's going to be the one to say, now we're getting married because I want to take it to the next step. Instead of sitting back and waiting for a man to be like, okay, fine, I finally want to marry you. And 9 times out of 10, a man just only marrying that girl to get whatever he wants next. If he wants a family and she's not going to let him have a family, like my best friend wants a family, his girl would not allow him to pursue that with unprotected sex until she got a ring. So he was almost forced to engage her just so he could start his family. But to me, that sounds nutty because if you really want him to marry you that bad, why don't
I don't know if I agree with that.
How do you feel about a woman proposing to a man?
How do you feel about a woman proposing to a man? And why do you feel like men see a problem with that? So many men
Her
see a problem.
face.
I am not about this. No. The short answer is no.
Men only. Men propose.
Yes, men should propose. I feel like everybody is just trying to change norms and all this, and it's like some traditional norms need to just stay in place. Like, it is not that serious. I'm not about to bend down and ask a man to marry me. What is that?
What would you say if a woman was so dead set on doing this? If a woman was so, because there is some videos popping up of women.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes.
What do you think about that?
You're desperate. You're desperate.
She said
I'm sorry, I'm so serious. I think you're desperate. Like a man know when he wanna marry you.
So it's the man's job.
I agree. If a man wants to marry you, he will propose.
So if a woman proposed to you and you said no,
see, girl proposing to me.
that's never. I mean, it might happen. I'm not gonna
It
say
might
never,
not.
but
No.
I ain't proposing to no nigga. Okay, I'd rather eat my flip flops before I propose to a man. I'd rather swallow a jean jacket whole with the buttons before I propose to a man. I'd rather lie naked in a bed of bumblebees before I propose to a man. It's something like that.
But you had them instances though where them girls be getting down on one knee at the mall. I done seen them all the time on Instagram.
Clown behavior.
I can't even like see, and it is not even necessary. I could love you. I could really appreciate you doing this gesture. I could like really, feel like we can have something long term. But you getting on one knee probably will turn me off.
I was about to say, the man gonna be like, bitch, get up. What the fuck you doing? Get up. You embarrassing me. Because that's emasculating him as well. I feel like that's taken away from his role.
I agree with what she said there about the emasculation.
We talk about marriage.
Go ahead.
If she proposed to me, is it.
So you gonna say no?
I'm gonna break up with her ass.
If she proposed, so say your girl do propose. Say you got a girl. You wasn't ready to propose in that.
I want to hear everybody answer on that. Yeah. What would you say?
I would say yeah.
Just.
I said go. Now I'm gonna break down.
Nah.
Yeah, go.
Oh, I'm gonna say no. No, hell no. In my opinion,
you better propose that.
I'm proposing to her, right? Because I'm giving her my last name, right? I'm giving her my last name.
Mm-hmm.
If she proposed to me, she's taking my last name.
Oh, I ain't giving nothing.
Nah. If she proposed to you,
she getting.
No,
I ain't giving it.
She's
her
taking.
last name.
Oh.
Oh hell no, that ain't how it works.
She proposed to you. You get her last name.
Okay, listen.
They gonna ask you what's your maiden name.
I'm definitely a prideful. I'm a prideful man. I'm not trying to take no.
So that means
trying to take nobody's last name.
So that means on the wedding day, your dad gotta walk you down the aisle.
Y'all some sexist motherfuckers. Nah, y'all some sexist motherfuckers. Don't edit this neither.
You gotta win it.
Y'all get this one. Ladies, I'm with y'all. If you choose to propose, that's on you.
Hold up. I want to talk about that real quick. I'm gonna just go ahead and say, first things first. Me personally, I don't want to get married. That's me personally. It's a personal choice I want for myself. So if a woman proposed to me, I'm absolutely saying no. First things first, I really think that before, like, when you guys start dating and it starts getting serious, y'all need to have that conversation. Like, what do you want? Because, like they were saying, it's like, okay, if she proposes to you, what do you take her last name now? Is your mom gonna walk you down the aisle and give you away? Like, what? Like, so if she proposes to you, do the traditional roles still stay in play? I don't think they do, because all the traditionalness went out the window when she dropped down on one knee. I'm not gonna say there's anything wrong with a woman proposing. I mean, I'm not gonna say there's anything wrong with it. It wouldn't be for me. If a woman wants marriage, okay, and like, dude, no woman wants to do that. No woman wants to get on one knee. They want the guy to do that. They want that moment for themselves. They want that, So for me, I think if you want to get married as a woman, that's a conversation you need to have early on and make sure this is a marriage-minded man. So eventually, he will or is going to drop down on one knee. These are conversations that need to be had up front. Okay. I'm sorry. If a woman proposes to a guy and he says yes, I do think it emasculates him a bit. And I also think that women don't want to be the man, and women don't want to play a man's role, just like men don't want to play a woman's role. So I just feel like there's always going to be this little underlying, kind of resentment in the relationship from the woman because she had to do what she was supposed to do. But that's just me. Let's continue.
Some things you've noticed that are blatantly sexist but are so normalized. Okay, I feel like I have to bring this up because I've seen it all over TikTok. Why is it that when a woman decides to propose to a man, she is so looked down upon by society? It's so normalized for men to get down on one knee and propose, but whenever a woman does it, it's like, oh my god, why would you do that to yourself? And before you tell me this doesn't exist, I have seen it with my own two eyes on TikTok, where these women have proposed to their significant other and gotten down on one knee, and the comments are literally like, I would rather mop the entire ocean before I did that. Like, why, Karen? Why would you mop the entire ocean?
I don't even understand what that means.
I didn't know that proposals were a thing that were copyrighted by men. I didn't know that. And it just boggles my mind that the people that are putting these women down are other women. So instead of doing that, choose to uplift other women and support them in the decisions they choose to make.
Here are the top 3 reasons I think more women should propose to men. Number 1, men's rings are a lot easier to pick out. They're a lot more simple. And men tend to stereotypically not care as much about what they look like. Whereas women I know have strategic, picked out one or had to show their partner exactly what they wanted, or they went and upgraded what they got afterward because they didn't like it. So this is just simpler. 2, the perfect proposal for men. There's so many stereotypes and so many over-the-top things that we've started to create this expectation that men have to go above and beyond to propose, and that it has to be some elaborate thing, whereas for women it's a surprise in and of itself that they're doing it. And 3, when you're talking about love in the future with younger people or your family, it goes to show that you don't have to be of one gender, or you don't have to wait around for a man to ask you. You can ask.
3 months?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. It goes on in the video where he actually says no and walks out of the place. How embarrassing for her. First of all, ma'am, you need to get a whole new set of friends, because those ain't your friends. First thing. Second of all, when you are a woman who's in your feminine energy, then you understand that you don't chase, you attract, and that the man who has identified your value will more than be glad to get down on his knees and propose to you.
Facts.
Proposing to a man is a desperate move, especially after 3 months. You don't even know this man. How do you know that he is even worthy of having you? Ladies, please, let's just never do this again.
Yo, she was spot on. She was spot on, man. Like, first of all, 3 months? 3 months? You don't even know who this person is. No one should be getting married after 3 months of dating. I'm sorry. Even if you have known this person for a while, you got to be with somebody for at least a year. At least. I think you need to be with somebody for at least 3 before you start thinking about the M word. I think 2, dating at least a year living together. You got to go through every season with the person and see what they're like, man. Like, and I know some people don't believe in moving in before you get married, whatever. I think it needs to be done because you need to know if you can be with this person 24/7, if you live with this person, you guys can mesh your energies, all that. Man, I'm sorry. I don't blame the dude for walking out. 3 months and you asked me to marry you in front of all these people, and like, come on, man. I would walk out. I would leave her. I'd be like, yo, I don't want to do this. 3 months? Come on. Like she said, that seems desperate, man. That seems, especially on her, that seems desperate. I think that woman was spot on with everything she said. This is almost over, so let's finish this out.
Respectfully, if my girl proposes to me, I'm gonna say no. Hell no.
But why? Is it because you're not ready, or is it a man thing? I just need to know why.
Y'all listen, I am 30 years old. I am a grown man. I would never allow a beautiful young lady to get down on one knee and propose to me. Matter of fact, I would let her know that up front that she better not do that. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. I'm just telling you this is what my preference is. The Bible states that he who finds a wife finds a good thing. He who finds a wife finds a good thing. I don't care what y'all say or how y'all want to do it. I'm just that traditional kind of guy. And before you get in my comments with that negativity, go play with your mama now. Don't play with me.
Yo, he didn't look happy. He didn't look happy at all. Yo, that's the end of the video, so we'll kill that there. But yo, that dude did not look happy. He looked like, man, what are you doing? It just like, this is just my opinion. That looked a little bit silly. Like her getting down and doing the whole deal. It's fine, man. If that's what y'all want to do, if you're down with that, I don't care. Me personally, I'm gonna say no if a woman dropped down on one knee and asked me to marry her. It's that simple. If I ever change my mind in life about wanting to be married, I will do it. I will ask. I will propose. Because I don't know. I get it. Times are changing. I understand that, and everybody, you know, gender roles are being flipped and scripted and all that every day. You know, women are doing more things that men typically do. Men are doing more things that women typically do. It's whatever. But when it comes to marriage, let's keep it real. I'd say 98% of women, they want that traditional style wedding. They want to have a nice planned out. They want their man to have a nice planned out proposal for them. Execute it, all right? Pick out the ring, all right? Get the one she wants. Ask the dad to marry her. Is it okay if I take your daughter's hand in marriage? They want that. I want to be in my dress. They want their day. They want all that traditional crap. Don't no woman want to be like, when they're out and they're talking with some people and they're like, oh, so how'd your husband propose to you? Well, actually, he didn't. I dropped down on one knee and proposed to him. That ain't something no woman want to say in a group of girls who all their husbands proposed to them. It's like, dang, yo, he didn't want you, so you had to go ahead and do it. It's just, let's keep it real. I don't think it's a bad thing. Like I said, you do what you want. But for me personally, I think it's a little off. It's just, you know, I think, you know, the man getting down on one knee and proposing, you know, if that's something you want to do, I do think it's a special thing. I think it's a beautiful thing when a man finds a woman that he really feels like he wants to spend the rest of his life with and lock that down. I do think that's beautiful. And for us men, women are definitely more ready to settle down, more ready for that. They are ready for that. Men, us, it takes a very special woman to make us want to stop playing the field, settle down, and, you know, get out the game and start a family and all that. So if a man, if as a woman, if you can get a man to that point where that's what he wants, hey, you have done your job. You're living in your feminine energy and you are killing it. So I don't know. If it's been some time and you and your partner have been talking about marriage and he still ain't pulled the trigger, So you feel like you got to do it? I don't know. I think you got to go and maybe find someone who else is maybe a little more marriage minded. But guys, I am Dom Knight. This is Night Talks. Interesting one for you. Guys, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content. Hit the bell so you don't miss a thing. Keep in mind, I am doing a giveaway, $100 Amazon gift card. Winner will be announced in a couple weeks. And make sure you follow me on Instagram so you can get the instructions on how to win. You got to be subscribed to the channel. You got to be following me on Instagram, all right? So, in case you don't know what it is, toss my social media is right there for you. All right? Follow me. Only if you want to, though. And I will be back soon. Peace.
That's ISO. Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up.